How's it going, guys? Dean's here and welcome to a Team of the Season Tiago review. Now, I must say, I really didn't feel like I enjoyed this card too much, and to be honest with you, he's kind of my least favourite Team of the Season card so far out of the gold most consistent Team of the Season. And in the 6 games I did play, I scored 2 goals and 3 assists with him, and now, it's not the greatest of records, to be honest, especially for him. It wasn't until a lot later into the games I felt him sort of really playing more and being more noticeable, because really the main thing I only ever noticed with him was the fact that he was losing the ball so much and so easily getting tackled. And this was something kind of confusing to me, because later when I took a look at the in-game stats, his strength is actually quite high, so I just couldn't understand why his strength was so high and why he was getting taken down so much. And so the real thing I seem to find with him is that his balance is really bad. He will get knocked off the ball so easily, but when it comes to being defensive and tackling your opponent's strikers, he seems to be able to do that really well. So I think he's really good as a defensive player, and a lot better played in the centre defensive mid position. But yeah, he just didn't seem to be very good when it came to taking a bit of pressure, so that was kind of annoying. Finishing with him as well is really, really bad, and I do like to take a couple shots with every player that I do review, and this guy was just not getting any of them going anywhere near the goal. So it wasn't until a lot later that I just luckily started to get him towards the goal and making some really easy shots that he almost definitely should be making. So there you are. He just isn't really great with a lot of stuff, to be honest. The main things you can use him for is dribbling and passing, and I didn't really notice anything else with that. It was kind of just those 2 things. He was your typical kind of midfielder that you just stick out there just to sort of place in the squad and use to pass it around to your main key players. So I definitely don't think he was one of your A-game players, if you will. He was more one of those guys that just kind of you've got there ready to pass it to you. You see here, I was so annoyed about that. It was a nice little curve onto it and hit the bar. But take a look at the in-game stats. Seen 89 aggression, 82 interceptions, 88 vision, 83 reactions, and 81 strength. I mentioned the strength earlier. It was just strange to me. 89 ball control, 84 curve, 89 long pass, 90 short pass, 83 shot power, along with 83 stand tackle and 71 volleys. So as I said, the strength, it was just something really confusing to me, and I didn't fully understand it all with him, but it just wasn't all there with me, which is why I put strength in as a positive, because he can make some nice tackles. He is really good defensively, which is why I said he's better off played in the centre defensive mid position. But when it comes to him holding the ball and trying to fend off against the other defenders and stuff, he just isn't having any of it. He will get knocked off the ball so easily. But passing, as I said, is definitely his main thing, because all he has to do is just get it to him. He can make some very nice quick passes. They're always accurate, and especially when it comes to making through balls and stuff, he's very good with that. So I was kind of happy with him at that kind of aspect, but any other I just wasn't having it. And as I said many times, balance with him is just literally all over the place. I couldn't stand it, and I did not enjoy that about him at all. Pace, he's got 67 pace. It's not that fast, but again, as I mentioned, a centre defensive mid player, you don't need a lot of pace with them. You just need them to be able to make some nice through balls, some nice passes, and that's about it. And finishing as well, as I mentioned, you need to get really close to the goal to actually be able to get them. You saw me get a few times where I was hitting the bar and the post, and it's kind of annoying, but if you get him nice and close up in the goal every now and then, he will score a goal. But that is it from this review. If you guys did enjoy the review, be sure to drop a like. I've also done a Team of the Season Henderson review. You guys can go check that out on my channel. If you are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.